Hello everyone, welcome back to Econ Arthik. Today we are going to discuss what is microeconomics because we are start new course of CUT EUG economics domain paper on YouTube. All lectures are free, don't worry. So now today is first lecture, or in every lecture we first discuss theory, and in the end of lecture we will discuss the some question for exam point of view. So the core idea of microeconomics is study of individual economic unit like consumer, farm, industry and how they take decision on allocating scarce resources. तो हम जब जानते हैं जनरली कि ह्यूमन्स वांट्स आर अनलिमिटेड एंड रिसोर्सेस आर स्केयर, so in that condition, in this phenomena we understand and take decision in which case in scarce resources condition. So now definitions by economist of what माइक्रो की जो कुछ डेफिनेशंस हैं जो इकोनॉमिस्ट के द्वारा दी गई हैं उनमें आता है, फर्स्ट हैं के ई वाल्डिंग. Microeconomics is the study of particular firm, particular household, individual prices, wages, income and industries. Definitions आपको जनरली याद ही करनी है, तो डोंट टू अंडरस्टैंड बट some words are similar in each definition, so it is easy to understand. Next, P. A. Samuelson, concerned with detailed study of individual industries, firm and household and how prices of goods and factors are set. Next definition given by Lionel Robinson, economics, science of scarcity and choice, allocating limited means along unlimited completing ends and basis of micrologic. So these are three core definition of microeconomics given by three economists. One is K. E. Walding, second P. A. Samuelson, third Lionel Robinson. Now understand the alternate name of microeconomics. It is derived from Greek word micros. It means small and study of the small part of economy. It is also known as the price theory, value theory and ceiling method. It is opposite from the macroeconomics. In macroeconomics, we studied the aggregate output and other things of whole economy. Some important tips for exam perspective. The term microeconomics was first used by economist Ragnar Frisch in year 1933. Next we have the economist name, those who are support to microeconomics. So let's understand one by one. Namely, first Ragnar Frisch coined the term of microeconomics in year 1933 and he received the Nobel in year 1969. Next one is Alfred Marshall, father of New Classical, and he belongs from the Cambridge School of Thought, and his theories, number one is partial equilibrium, second is demand supply, elasticity and consumer surplus principle of economics in year 1890. Next economist is Leon Walras. He gave the theory of general equilibrium and he stated that all markets clear simultaneously. Next economics is Wilfredo Pareto. He gave the ordinal utility and indifference curve. Also discussed the Pareto optimality and efficiency concept. Next one is JRX and RJD Allen. Refined indifference curve in ordinal theory and approach to consumer behavior, reconsideration of theory of value in year 1934. Next economist is Paul Samuelson, revealed preference theory in year 1938 and foundation of economic analysis in year 1947. Next economist is A.C. Pigou, welfare economics and link between micro efficiency and social welfare. We already discussed the Leon Robbins, so now again discuss scarcity choice definition of economics in year 1932 and theoretical base of micro decision making. So these are the some economist name and his theory. These are is very important for exam perspective. Now we are going to move some exam oriented points. So number 1 is microeconomics, also known as price theory, and macroeconomics known as income theory. Second method used are selling micro versus lumping in macro. Next one is equilibrium type. In micro there is a partial equilibrium and general equilibrium in macroeconomic, term coined by Ragnar Frisch in year 1933. Next father of modern microeconomics is Alfred Marshall. Main tool in microeconomics, that is demand and supply analysis. Central problem studied what, how, for whom to produce. In next class we detailed discussion on a central problem. Next key assumption is ceteris paribus, all other things are constant. When we discuss the demand and supply concept, then we have detailed discussion on ceteris paribus concept. So now we deal with in microeconomics. Number 1 is individual, consumer, firm and industry decision. Second is price determination of single commodity and factors. Resource allocation among alternative uses and market structures, that is very important in microeconomics. Sometimes question directly asks the assumptions of market structure, like perfect competition. In perfect competition there is a monopoly market, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, duopoly. These are the micro concept. Next, some confusions. So this is also important. Generally you know it is this concept, but in exam you worry about that and question mark and take the wrong answer. So Robbins gave definition of economics, not microeconomics. Marshall did not coin the word microeconomics. Keynes is associated with macroeconomics, not microeconomics. Next, now we look at the questions. Who coined microeconomics? Answer is Ragnar Frisch in year 1933. Microeconomics is also known as price theory. Father of new classical economics, Alfred Marshall. Method of study in micro, selling method. Next, practice question for exam perspective. Who first coined the term microeconomics? Ragnar Frisch. Ragnar Frisch introduced the term in year 1933. He later won the Nobel Prize in year 1969. Microeconomics is also known as price theory, since it mainly explains how price of individual goods factor are determined. Third question is which method of study is used in microeconomics? Schilling method. And microeconomics slices the economy into individual unit for detailed study. Next question is who is the regarded as the father of new classical Cambridge economics? Alfred Marshall. So Alfred Marshall principle of economics in year 1890 and laid the foundation of partial equilibrium price theory. Next question, question number 5. Microeconomics uses which type of equilibrium analysis? A partial equilibrium. It studied equilibrium of one market unit at a time, keeping other things constant. The concept of general equilibrium is associated with Leon Walras. Walras showed how the market in an economy can clear simultaneously. Next question is who gave the ordinal utility indifference curve approach along with RJD Allen? J.R. Hicks. Hicks and Allen in year 1934 refined a consumer theory using ordinal indifference curve, which assumption is central to the most microeconomic model. So the correct answer is ceteris paribus, not full employment and other thing. Next question is question number 9. Leon Waller's definition of economics is based on scarcity and choice. This question number 10, which of the following is not a central problem of an economy studied in microeconomics? Options we cannot show here. So in PDF you can visit Telegram, and there you can see the options of this question and comment the correct answer. Thanks for watching.